In a quick overview, this chorale has 4 phrases ending on the subdominant, tonic, dominant, and tonic again. In a more jazz analysis, we start on the tonic with the first phrase tonicizing the subdominant through a first inversion D major chord, a secondary subdominant chord G major to a secondary dominant chord A major, which finalizes the tonicization of D major. The second phrase instantly returns to A major with a deceptive cadence to solidify A major. The 4 chord leads into the tonic, which uses a first inversion chord to set up a 5/7 with a 4/3 suspension to a perfect authentic cadence. The third phrase uses several secondary dominant chords to tonicize E major, the 5 chord. The use of the C sharp major chord in first inversion leads to F sharp major, or F sharp minor, and then the B major chord leads to E major. This circle of fifths pattern is very common to use not only in traditional Western harmony, but also American jazz harmony. And then we prolong the 5 chord in this third phrase by using a 7 diminished chord in first inversion. And this can really just be a substitution for the B major chord. In the fourth phrase, we start in the distant place of C sharp major to propel us to the relative minor, F sharp minor. That minor 6 chord ultimately sends us back to A major with a subdominant chord headed to the tonic, A major. The bass voice is very active, moving stepwise until the final cadence, which is a slight variation of the second phrase's cadence. We could also call this 5/7 chord a 5 sus 4, where that suspended fourth does get resolved to the third.